Come on, Metal.
If you only heard how we were really going to start the show.
Come on.
The pre-show has started. Twitch has accepted our stream.
Excellent.
YouTube has accepted our stream. And Facebook has accepted our stream.
Yes.
Does anybody need the link so they can have their friends watch it live?
I am going to share it on Facebook right now.
Okay, so you already looked it up.
Okay.
All you have to do is just...
My lady is waiting for a link.
And I just shared it on my page.
Okay.
If you go to Think Twice Radio, you'll see that we're up. And then what you can do is you can share it. Also, this is on... It's also on YouTube as well. We can see the comments.
Oh, no, I have to turn around to see...
What do you mean you have to turn around?
Is there a screen around here?
There's
Oh, there it
Oh,
is.
there it is. Ha
Turn around.
Every now and then.
You're going to sing for us?
No,
No. You have a nice voice.
thank you. My mom
Tell-
always told me I had a face for radio.
Tell me when you're all shared up.
We're all set.
Okay, now in front of you there's a little box with some buttons on it,
Yes.
and there's the number 5 with a big circle around it.
Yes.
Press that and then look up the monitor and it'll tell you when you start your show.
Okay.
I see the countdown.
Hi, everybody. We're back, and we're in the studio. We're here at Think Twice Radio, and you're listening to or watching the Queen City Roller Derby Legend and Lore. This is the 3rd episode, and this episode is with the NSOs. And, of course, I have my lovely co-host, Seafloor.
That's me.
And, well, before we drop the whistle, I wanted to say a huge thank you to Think Twice Radio for supporting Queen City Roller Derby, Legends and Lore, and helping us bring the stories to the mic. Seafloor and I step into the fast-paced world, and yes, I'm reading this because I'm old, of roller derby to celebrate the unsung heroes of the track, the NSOs. This episode dives into 2 decades of grit, growth, and grassroots efforts that built roller derby in Western New York. Our guests tonight are the ones who made the magic happen outside of the pack, keeping the game fair, fast, and functional. Joining us tonight, we have BobKat,
Hello there. Good to be here.
Statman,
Hello.
and over the Zoom, we have OG announcer Mason Stone. Between the host and the guests, we've all been trackside. Actually, everybody here has held a NSO type role, and tonight we're going to be sharing those stories.
All right. Well, we'll start with you, BobKat.
Okay.
Tell us a bit about you and roller derby.
Well, I got involved in roller derby because of Evelyn Cognito asking me to be the mascot for the Alley Cats. So I did that for 2 years, but I did that solely in the first year. I think it was 2014. I solely did that, and then I realized I needed to get more involved in the sport, so I started NSOing, and then spent the next year split between the two, and then the year after that I became the head NSO of the league, and I did that for 4 years. And then I coached Queens Court. I was one of the co-coaches of Queens Court for a number of years, up until 2023. So
Awesome. Yeah, I remember that.
yeah, I remember that too. I remember coaching you. You were a good player.
I do my best. So for those listening and watching who may not know, what does NSO stand for?
Non-skating official.
Yeah, we can't skate.
Or we choose not to.
Well,
Well, there are a few things that it would be a little bit difficult to do on skates,
That's
so
true.
we
Or
understand.
where you could be hit while you're at NSO and get taken to the hospital for a concussion.
yes.
That sounds oddly specific and like it actually happened to someone.
I think he was the one that took me to the hospital.
I remember that. I remember that very vividly. I tell people that story all the time.
Oh my goodness.
Well, my next question was going to be, what NSO role or other roles have you held? So you pretty much covered the other ones, but what have you done?
Well, my primary role was head NSO, but also jam timer, because I was loud, and everyone liked to hear me yell 5 seconds. So I got to travel around to a lot of leagues because of that. I eventually went to like 15 other leagues
No.
and did games. It was a lot of fun. Yeah.
Was that like just your job? Like you went there and they were like, "Oh, you're really good at this."
Everybody knew me as the jam timer, the 5-second guy. So
Nice.
You got those lungs.
yeah. There were times where I was even sent to like help out some juniors who weren't paying attention, and like the head ref was afraid they were going to get hurt. So he was like, "Just scare the crap out of them." So that's so I get them all standing at attention and ready to go.
Excellent. What's maybe something that fans or even skaters don't realize about being an NSO?
I think it's how it's a year-round thing, and how much travel is involved. Especially as being the head NSO. In my first year as the head NSO, we only had 2 skating officials in Buffalo, so we had like 30-something games, so we had to get a lot of visitors to come in, and I worked on that year-round. And like during the summer when we weren't playing, I was going to other leagues to like fill in to like pay back, from having visitors come to us and stuff. So
Did you
I
guys
think
have
it
a
was the
lull?
amount of travel.
Did you have a lull? Is that what it was? Because I know, when we started, we had like about 10. You guys have quite a bit now. Was it like just
It was when we were transitioning into Riverworks.
Oh, okay.
We had these huge schedules. We were doing Wednesday and Friday and juniors on Sunday and sometimes double headers. And then we'd have like unannounced scrimmages and stuff that weren't for the public necessarily. That's also a fun thing that people don't know about. Those scrimmages where there's no crowd, it's just the players and the officials and just the league people, and we're like having a great time together, and those are some of the best times.
Those are great times.
Yeah.
I love scrims.
There was also a time I sorry to butt in, but
No,
You're
go
fine. Go on.
there was also a time where Boston came to town to play against the Furies, and then we had a game scheduled with Toronto versus them since they were going to be in town. And something happened with our plans at Riverworks, and we ended up having to move it to Rainbow. And everyone was so excited to play in like an old-fashioned roller rink. Like
That's nostalgic.
yeah,
Especially for
the
us.
Boston team was like thanking us so much at the end. They were like, "Oh, thank you, that was great," and everything. That was really fun. You were there for that, weren't you?
I don't remember. They all kind of blend together after a while.
He was always there.
I don't know.
Well, it was very vast. I mean, the magnitude of when you're in Riverworks versus when we were there it's smaller.
Yeah.
The crowd is right on top of you, and I think that's the magic of it. But now that I've been at Riverworks, there's so much more room for activities, and everyone's spread out, and it's much more comfortable. And it's just remarkable just watching the games that I've been at. It's like they're how fast the NSOs get the track put together and get it taken apart. We would be there all day. We'd get there at noon and leave at midnight, and the efficiency is just amazing.
Yeah, there was a few years there where we had so many games and such big schedules that we became like a machine.
Yeah.
We got it done.
Yeah.
And I always, as a jam timer, I always was relying on this guy. He was like my right-hand man at the scoreboard.
Yeah. Scoreboard, keeping score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
A lot of
like,
games they blend together. Though I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
there was so many.
Well,
There's so many.
I don't know. Just when you're keeping score, you're just like, like what happened in the game? I don't know. I don't even know who won. I'm just like, I just wrote it down. I don't know.
Yep. Well, that was our satisfaction though.
Yeah.
at the end of the night when things went smooth and, we go back to the locker room and take a breath, be like, okay, we did good. And
And
that was
good
our
feeling.
moment. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
our moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Locker room.
Yeah. Riverworks, we had
Yeah,
locker room.
They have
Oh, yeah.
locker rooms now. I know. It was something foreign to us. We're getting dressed upstairs
Oh,
for
yeah.
to keep the skates.
Well, if you go back to Rainbow, right? Like the locker rooms were literally upstairs. You had to go upstairs with skates, and that
Those
was
weren't locker rooms. Those were storage
Well,
rooms.
I mean, it was a locker.
Locker room.
It was you had to literally go up the stairs with skates on, and it was.
Oh
wild.
yeah. We'd have to go up, ascend these large stairs, like going up into like an apartment, basically with skates on. It's
That is terrifying.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty scary.
amazing no one fell down them. But
For real.
Yeah.
this is gonna take us into
Yeah.
our next guest.
So
Who's that?
Statman. Statman.
Who was that? Who was that?
Dad.
That's the Statman. What got you started in PCRD?
Actually, it was I was working at the hospital at the time, and our common friend Jen Killian or Rainbow or the Forbidden Night Nurse. She went by many names.
Yeah, she changed them
But
a
she
couple times.
she was like, "Hey, do you want to come to the roller derby? It's fun, and we need somebody to do statistics." So that's how I got the name Statman, because I was like, okay.
Like
and
from
I,
Scatman.
well, yeah, I was listening to this song at the time, and it was called Scatman Jack, and I was like, I'll just be the Statman, and beep bop bop, and here I am.
Yeah, Rainbow was
19 years later.
Rainbow was the original Devil. Well, the first year Devil Dallies,
Yeah.
along with Lethal Lorelei. She was our she was like the person that held the clipboard.
Bench manager
Yeah,
or
bench
something, yeah.
manager, and we were looking for people to do it, and she had mentioned you, and I think that's when we pursued you.
Yeah, I think. All right, I think your boyfriend at the time was in a band, and I was at.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
right.
don't know, so I don't know.
We were at a place, and we were just like, we really need someone to do that, because at that
Yeah.
time they were
They're just
trying to
looking
figure
for
it
anybody.
out.
They were
Yeah.
like,
Well, you
okay, you're
also are
sign
an-
up. Like,
Well, you're an
okay.
IT guy too. I
Yeah.
think that's had a lot to do with it.
Yeah, IT, and I play in a band. And I like the roller derby has been really good to me over the years, just because like my band got to play at all the bouts, and I being the IT guy, they were like, hey, do you want to run the scoreboard now? Because like our scoreboard guy is not going to do it anymore, and so that's how I got into that. And
Who was the original scoreboard person?
B-17's
Husband,
Boyfriend?
right?
yeah,
Boyfriend or husband? Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Sorry.
I don't know, like after 19 years, or whatever. Because I didn't start till season 2, and I was a penalty tracker to begin with, and then like I said, they were like, "Hey, the scoreboard guy, he's leaving or doesn't want to do it anymore." And
I
can
think
you-"
he hung around for a little bit. There was a while
mean,
where
yeah,
there
he
were
was-
a couple seasons. The two of you were together.
yeah.
Because I see him in my mind. I remember what he looks
had
like.
blonde hair guy, ponytail. I could.
Yeah, I can see him.
He wrote the program. That's how, like, the program we use now for the score, keeping score and the scoreboard, all that, is one that somebody else made in like a different league. But that guy wrote that program. I mean, we used it for years. And
Yeah.
it was cool.
If anybody's out there listening to this, if you could give us the name, I would greatly appreciate it, because he definitely needs a shout out.
Yeah. Just to bring up old names. I wish I could remember that guy's name. I was like, I can remember my own name half the time. Well, no, like 19 years, they're like, there's like new people all the time. They have the real name, the roller derby name. And,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Tell me about it. If you're out in public back in the day and suddenly you get a tap on your shoulder, you turn around and you're like, who the hell are you?
Yeah, exactly. You're like,
You know me from roller derby.
how are you?
The hell-
Oh, I don't know who you are, but
I can
That's
say
what
it's bonkers seeing skaters out of derby gear. I'm just like, wait, who are you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, definitely. Especially when I was at the last bout with Dollies versus Saucies, and I was I'm used to seeing them in their helmets, even when you were NSOing, it took me a minute to realize it was you. Because
Yeah.
I'm used to seeing you before.
Yeah, you're used to seeing me like this.
Yeah.
And then all geared up.
Yeah. And it was
It's
just
different.
Yeah.
Yeah. What has kept you coming back, Statman?
You know,
19 years.
Yeah, I know,
19
19 years. I don't know, like roller derby's always been about like it's kind of like where all the weird, freaky people are like me hang out. You know, so I was like, it was like my crowd of people.
Facts.
You know, I've been doing a
Facts.
lot lately. You know, right? And then I always come back, and I felt like, you know, helping out the women suffrage movement or whatever, you know, like it's kind of part of that. And then, you know, obviously like my friend Jen, you know, she, I don't know if everybody knows, but she passed away a couple years ago and of colon cancer or whatever. And I feel like I owe it to her. I got her rainbow on my
I love that.
Yeah. So I kind of do that for her, and I don't know. I mean, she got me into it. I mean, because of her, I mean, I met my wife, met a couple girlfriends, you know, friends, you know, like friends I had for years. I mean, like I go out to Las Vegas for once in a while, see the Chops family,
Yes.
you know, Shocker, and all these
Senior Wieners family,
Yeah,
which is going
yeah.
to be episode 5.
Right.
Yeah.
Spoiler. But no, I just, you know, it's a lot of friends, and you know, just it's fun. You know, it's fun to good crowd of people, and you know.
And here you are. You've been in the league so long
Yeah.
that, I mean, yeah, probably out of all of us here, I mean, you're like the elder statesman here.
No, it's crazy. I know. I did a lot of games. Let's put it that way. They're like, I don't know. I was there probably. I kept. I mean, because you know, I usually keep score or run the scoreboard. So like, I just look at the jammers. Like right, just like jammer 1, 2, 3 count. I only count to 4. That's it.
That is the nice thing about scorekeeping.
Yes.
I like
Done it a couple
scorekeeping.
times and
It's
Well, it
like,
used to be
okay.
5. It used to be 5.
It is fun. It
Yeah.
is fun. That
It
was
is-
probably
it
my
is a fun
second
time.
favorite thing to do.
I'm jam timed.
The only
Have you?
time.
Uh-huh.
The only
that's
time.
I
it-
try to channel you every time, BobKat.
Well, thank you.
The only time it gets
like
not
hearing
fun
that.
is when you're running the scoreboard and the scorekeeper next to you doesn't know what the score is. You're like,
Yeah,
"What?
that's rough.
Tell me what the score is."
Yeah.
That's happened a couple times.
Oh, so true. Any crazy stats moments stick out to you over the years?
Stats moments. I mean,
Anything
there was a
weird
couple.
or wild?
There was a couple games where it was like literally down to the like last couple seconds. It was almost like a point game, and they're like, you know, everybody's like, you know, everybody's looking at their papers, like, oh, am I doing it right? You know, like it was like,
Yeah, we better not screw this
they're
up.
like, BobKat just said, give him another point. Let's
No, I did
He
not.
did.
I never said
I was there. It's like, I like the Alley Cats.
No, I did never said that. I never said that.
Stuff like that. And,
No, I was fair.
yeah.
I've never experienced you to be unfair, BobKat.
Oh, thank you.
You're telling tales.
I would never, I've never told these tales about our friend BobKat. I don't know. Just like a lot of memories of like like there's definitely like the Riverworks era, and then there was like the Rainbow era, and they were definitely different.
I wish I would have seen more of that.
Well, the Rainbow years were just like, it was crazy. It was just like, I just remember like Mason Stone always being like, 5 more, like look at the clock and be like, 5 more minutes until beer. Like, knockouts.
Yeah.
I
Oh my gosh. We
Oh, that's right.
Oh, and all the Mama Chops after parties I missed out
Oh
on.
man, you don't know.
Well, there we
I
would
would've loved
actually
that.
we actually had like bars in North Tonawanda that would be expecting us and have food laid out for us, but like I mean you can see the older 19, 20 years ago if you go to the Queen City Roller Derby YouTube page.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think a lot of them were Mr. Fit would do the videos.
Oh, yeah, all the filming. Yeah,
Yeah, you could see all the
yeah.
filming and the highlight reels. It's just you
Yeah, so
got to
did
go
the
like
wave.
this, scroll.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you can see the rainbow
Mr.
years.
Fit, that was-
So, all right. Well, our next guest
That's right.
Mr.
Bring it.
Mason Stone.
That's right. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time on Zoom, Mason Stone and the Queen City Roller Girls bring you me.
So, Mason, how did you get into roller derby?
Oh, you suck up. No, it's a fun story. It's a fun story. In our mundane lives, I knew Jess from work, and she said, "Hey, I'm joining roller derby." I'm like, "Oh, that's really cool. Be cool about it." And she said, "We're looking for an announcer." And I said, "Okay, I'll keep my eyes and ears open. I'll talk to my buddies and see who can do what." And she got a hold of me later and said, "Look, you dumbass, I was talking about you. Show up
Sounds
at
right.
Rainbow Roller Rink." And I'm like, all right, what the hell? So that's how I got started. The Metal Mistress.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you have any like experience before that in talking in front of people or?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I started out in college as a baby. No, as a, your radio jock
Oh, okay.
as normal.
Will you be
And
posting
then
those
from
pictures
there-
later?
Pardon me?
Well, you can post those pictures later too. Your announcing days. Once in a while, you share them, and I think the world needs to
Oh,
see
I gotta
them.
find
Oh, I thought
them.
you meant the college baby pictures.
No, yeah, the college
Oh, yeah.
baby. But wait,
I'm a baby in college.
yeah,
That's where I learned announcing, and then from there, you fill in for your buddies that do DJ work, the music stuff for weddings, and it just progresses from there.
yeah, and you were great at it. How many years did you do it?
Not enough. I don't remember, to be honest.
Because you were there after I left, so it'd have been
Yep.
how many more years? 2011, 2012.
Nope, I got back here in 2012.
Okay, so it was probably about 2011 is when you left the Queen City Roller Derby.
Yeah.
And
Mason was needed elsewhere.
yes, Wisconsin needed you.
You betcha.
And you used to do, I mean, they were pretty elaborate openings back then. We would
Oh,
have
yeah.
a DJ, music, the whole house lights would go down.
Yeah.
I
It was more
think
theatric.
it was very theatrical. We were more theatrical. I think now it's a sport. I think
Yeah.
back then we were
Okay.
just crazy, and there was a bout with a theater type of vibe,
Yeah.
And I think there was dancing and gosh,
Still dancing. but-
they're still dancing.
I mean, kind of. No, it was definitely it was definitely like we had. I mean, this is probably one of the things that probably everyone forgets about Rainbow is like the rope lights. Right, we had lights around.
Oh,
like, the
I've
track.
told them about
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Famous rope
I've
light.
heard
Yeah,
so
oh,
much
yeah.
about
Yeah.
the rope lights.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have a scar on my knee thanks to those rope lights. Ta-dunch, and you go down.
yeah.
And then somebody would have to. We had NSOs for that. They'd have to go back over, and Mason would have to say, we have to pause for a second while they retape the rope lights on, because that was really efficient back then. But it was the only way we could, keep the track, a track. Now it's just amazing because you guys tape it down. It's like you have a string or something underneath
rope,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, we still have a rope underneath.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not rope lights that are about
Not
that
rope
big.
lights.
Yeah.
It's still a little bit substantial, but
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
enough to know when you roll over it, but not enough to break your ankle.
yeah. Yeah. And I noticed you guys have probably less injuries for it. You actually have injuries related to the sport. But Mason, I mean, I remember you would had an outfit almost like there was a theme, and you had these outfits. You were always dressed to impress every single bout.
Well, of course. I mean, surrounded by such beautiful ladies, such intelligent ladies, and then our crowds come in. You gotta look good. You gotta be good. And if you look good, you are good. Well, I mean, I'm good always, but yes, I did love the dressing up before every bout.
Yeah, and there's usually a theme. Now, how long were you solo before they brought in a co-announcer?
They kept trying to find co-announcers, so it was almost 2 years. A lot of the skaters would fill in.
Yeah.
You know, you and Mia and Kiki.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a good time. Especially like we would do an Easter thing, and I think did you dress up in gold?
Gold lame. I was gonna wear a gold lame diaper, but it kept falling off.
And Kiki showed up in a gold lame bodysuit.
Concussion, yeah.
Yeah, and there was a lot of good times. I mean, it was a lot of fun. Is there any particular bout that you remember doing that you really enjoyed and it really stuck in your mind as like that was such a great bout to announce?
The Hell on Wheels was always fun. You know, it was opening day. We all felt it. We all had the energy. The crowds were up. A particular bout, no. I remember particular actions, but no particular bout. Like, how far could somebody throw alley-oops into the crowd?
She was a great jammer, too.
Oh, she was an awesome jammer, and she'd catch that speed, come around that corner, and wing!
We saw something like that at the last bout.
Oh, no.
Yeah, somebody did go pretty high. When you're on the sidelines, you really see that, and I mean, just you announced the last
I did.
bout.
Yeah. Yeah.
and that I could imagine. Was there anything that that was difficult or challenging when you were doing announcing, or was it just
Metal
great?
Mistress.
Yes.
The Metal Mistress.
Oh, it was me. Oh, I was the difficult one. Thanks.
Challenging about, okay, to be truthful, communication was not the greatest thing in the world.
Me?
No, not with you. I'm talking about league-wise when
I
we
felt
get
like it was
ready
set
for
up.
the bout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they didn't talk a lot. So when I'd get there, you'd find out that the people that were renting us vans no longer are renting us vans. And I'm still saying, hey, a big shout out toward Bob's vans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's before,
So-
it was like I said, before MySpace, we didn't have the crazy cell phones we have now.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of things that, it's a good thing we didn't have cell phones like that. We were
Yeah,
talking
right.
about that
Yeah,
earlier
yeah.
before the show. But, and I probably another memorable moment, which Mason was involved in. Me and Mason share a birthday month. And actually, Mason's birthday is coming up in just a few days. Or is it
2 days.
2 days? 3 days? Yeah, Valentine's Day.
Yep.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
And here's a couple throwback names. So in 2009, we did a calendar, and Stormy did the calendar, and she was on the Saucy. She took pictures of all of us, and I will post the picture later. But the February birthdays were all in this picture. It was me, Kiki Concussion, my co-captain Fetishly Divine, and Mr. Mason Stone. And he was such a great sport. He put on a mud mask and a robe. And we were in Stormy's bed somewhere. She lived over by Mother's at the time. And we were in her bed, and we had our skates on in her bed.
I thought this was a PD show.
It's just
Spa day.
It was spa.
Oh, okay.
I
But-
remember that
Cover your
well.
ears, kids.
It was fun.
I looked like Meatloaf in a mud mask.
Well, I think what my last question is, it's a very serious and very important question.
Mbop.
What?
Mbop.
Oh, how did you know this? Well, if that's the case, what's your favorite Nelson song?
Oh, Love and Affection.
All right. If I still knew how to do closing music, that would be the closing of the song or bop.
Bop. Nice.
I still have that album somewhere.
Yeah.
Ah.
I was a tiny child, but I loved Hanson.
Well, they were tiny children too, weren't they?
Yes,
They were also tiny children. Yes, they were about my age, which is probably why I was so into it.
Yeah. I was from the Nelson era. That's why I get made fun of for it. But all right, so
With that, moving on.
yeah, moving on.
Moving on from the time I was in that bed with him and a.
What?
I don't know.
What is going on in your mind?
I don't
over there,
know.
Dan?
Like, you brought it up. I don't know.
I was just talking about the calendar.
No, yes, sir.
And like
I
QT,
never.
QT was in the calendar too. QT, one of the, I mean, she was in the roller derby about only a year longer than you were.
Yeah.
So, if they had to give an award out for lifers, it'd be definitely you for
I don't know.
NSO and
Can't
her
believe-
for a skater.
I did.
Yeah, T
That's
just
Yeah,
retired.
they never
last
Yeah.
gave out announcer awards.
Yeah.
Just remember that.
You also did the announcing for our, do you guys still have roller derby awards?
Yeah, we do league awards once a year.
Okay.
At the end of the season.
Open bar.
Not for a while.
Yeah.
I remember that one.
Expensive.
Yeah, I think we had cash bar. We didn't have open
What's-
bar. We had
We have a cash
bar.
bar. We usually have a cash bar. But it's
Unless we were invited somewhere, but I think it was cash bar, or we had to pay to be there, or something like that. I couldn't
Yeah,
remember.
you had to pay to be there.
Yeah.
We didn't have to leave the premises to be in a bar.
No, it's
Oh,
like
did you guys do it at
Riverworks.
Riverworks?
Yeah, we would just walk over to the other
sometimes,
side.
a
of the
couple of
place.
times they were doing them like down at the beach or something. I think.
We did ours. Ours was done at the Hamlin House. One I remember actually, Enforcer for our next up and coming show. She sent me a few pictures, and I think there was one awards where we got dressed. We were in formal wear.
oh yeah, this year we are doing a derby prom theme.
Oh,
for
really?
our
We
end
did
of
the
year
Emmys
banquet.
the
It's gonna
one
be
year, didn't we?
it's gonna be great.
Or Oscars or something. We did like the Oscars the one year.
Was it,
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't
'Cause I
remember the
have
place
one.
over-
I
I mean, it's our
got an
20th
award that
anniversary. We
year.
gotta go big.
Yeah.
So
That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Which, by the way, it's on April 11th. It is Alumni Day at Riverworks. For if you are an alumni, and I forgot what it is. You have to be, what is it, over a year or something like that.
I think yeah, if you were in the league for over a year.
Yeah, and they're going to do going to be a 3-day event. If you're in the roller derby alumni, we have like our own group. You'll be able to see the events that are going on. I think I'm actually medicing the bout, so but it'll be good. But I there is going to be something going on at Dwyer's too at some point.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, so you might want to come home. Or you are home, but come visit back to Buffalo. And
Yeah.
Mama Chops, I believe, is bartending.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I know.
Oh wow.
Look at his.
I'm definitely going. You had me at Mama Chops.
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know. I live far and it's past my bedtime. Oh no, I'd have to be like this. You'd have to
I
pry
live
my
closer.
eyes
You can sleep
open.
on my couch.
Where's my husband gonna go?
No, he can sleep in the other couch. I'll be like the doctors are in.
The doctor's funeral home.
Yeah.
That's an inside joke. If you're on my Facebook page,
That was hilarious. That was a church directory photo if I've ever seen one.
I know. That was AI too, by the way. Because we wouldn't actually. It was actually from the roller derby bout we got that picture from, and transferred it over. So if you're out,
Oh my god.
find Jessica Doctor, and you can see the funeral home picture. Okay, so all right, so was there anything? And this could go to any of you. Was there anything about the role that intimidated you?
Well, how much time do you have, BobKat? tell us your stories.
My stories that intimidated me.
Yeah, like anything, just like, oh, I can't do this. Oh, am I going to be good at this? You know,
Every step.
No.
Every step of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
little stressful and then running the scoreboard sometimes. 'Cause you're like, I'm like, or
Or
anyway.
they're looking at you like this.
Well,
What's
no,
the
it's
score?
just yeah. Look, well, pretty much, yeah. You're like,
And there's
Yeah,
always a little
I'm-
lag time between like the jam refs communicating the points and them going up on the board, and skaters get real antsy about it.
right. Well, I've been telling GBD there for like probably last 10 years or so. 10 years probably since we went through our work. So we got to move the table over back of the turn one, so we can't see the jammers from where you are. But you know,
Really can't.
Was there anything that intimidated you, Mason?
Not winning the couch.
There's a couch this year.
There's a couch this year.
Really?
You
What?
could win it.
Yeah.
how's like
It's
bringing
not.
that
It's
back?
the same couch. It's not a new couch.
Oh,
And it was from a place, FWS, if anybody remembers
Yeah.
that. They used to donate
yeah.
it. They were one
The
of our
crash couch.
sponsors, right?
yeah.
And, but for the 20th year, you can actually, if you go to, what's the website?
QCRD.net.
And I'm asking her for information because I don't want to screw it up. Professional, very professional. And you could actually sit on the crash couch and watch a roller
So it's
derby.
not a new couch; it's an old couch.
It's the same couch the whole season. They're not.
It's not a new couch every game.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you can win the couch.
You can win the couch.
Yeah. Why do you need a new couch?
No, but I just wanted to know if it was like is it an original FWS couch that
No.
we
No.
and like is there change comes with it? Like, hey, this is the one I won back in season 2, and I'm donating it back, and it comes with change and whatever else you find in there.
Underneath.
Remote.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've got your remote.
Some juju fish and stuff.
No.
There we
No. It's.
go.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
new
look.
couch.
Well, it's a good thing. The reason why it's great to do that, you can reach into the couch and have a snack and watch the bout.
For legal reasons, this
Right.
is a joke.
Anyways,
Yeah, we're
all right, cool.
totally
I'm in.
not
I'm gonna.
serious.
I don't need a couch, but maybe I don't know.
I would come and sit on the couch.
Yeah.
See that?
It's the couch tickets are a package of 4. You can fit 4 people on the couch.
Statman.
Honestly, I think it's a little more comfy with 3, and I think it's worth paying the extra. It's a very comfortable couch.
It's probably not going to be
Recliner?
better than the better view than the jam timer spot, though.
Well, there's no better view than the jam
No,
timer
there's
spot.
not. There is not.
Right on the inside of the pivot line
Right
at
there.
the beginning of every jam. You see
Yep.
Yes.
everything.
Everything.
Is it a recliner? Because Mason might come back from Wisconsin to go sit on the recliner.
Yeah, there we go.
Wait a minute. 4
That
people
I
sit on the
would
couch.
do.
Yeah.
4 people sit on the couch.
3 comfortably, though.
Three,
Oh, I was gonna say,
if you want some, nice elbow room. But it is.
I
you
don't want
can-
to sit with you guys.
It's not like uncomfortable with 4, but I would do 3. That's me. I like a little extra space.
Wow. I feel so dark.
Statman, are you misbehaving again?
Always.
It's a
Always.
constant thing.
I try to.
That's right, he's a man.
I
He's
try
a
to bring. I
musician,
try to
that
bring
means he
the
misbehaves.
fun into it. You know? One time I got on the microphone and I was like, "Hey, does anybody want to date BobKat or something?" I don't know,
Yeah,
something
you
like
did,
that.
I remember
And this
that.
kid turned like 50 Shades of
You
Red.
put pictures up on Facebook and everything, too.
I did.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I was like, date this guy.
Was it
This guy.
what were you, like grassroots?
I don't remember. I don't know.
He was my wingman I didn't ask for.
Yeah. Well, I just remember he turned red. He was like,
Yeah.
yeah. They let me.
Watch
I'm
it
always
starting to
pre-
happen again.
I was always pretty anxious game days, you know?
Well, yeah. I think a lot of people are. I mean, just for question for any of you, I mean, we'll start with Mason. Did you feel anxious when you were getting ready to announce about? Did you
Oh,
have,
yeah. Oh, yeah, very much so. That's, upstairs, we're getting ready, put some tunes in, and get into the zone.
Yeah. What about you, Seafloor? What made you you're in it now? So
I've
a-
done everything at this point. I'm always nervous before a game, no matter what I'm doing. I announced the last game, which was the home opener and a Hell on Wheels bout. I wasn't planning to until the day of, when the person who was slated to dropped out because they were sick. So
That
me,
happens
and
a lot. That's
it does. I mean, Buffalo, it's winter time. Everything happens. Last minute scramble for announcers is not a new thing.
I did it one time. It was crazy.
I never did announcing, but I remember
It was
one
bonkers.
time
It was
I
fun,
went,
though.
Yeah, it
I
was
went like to
pretty exciting.
I went to visit a league to NSO, and when I got there, they told me, "Oh yeah, you're gonna head NSO." Oh, okay. And then they told me, no one knows how to do any of their jobs.
Right.
So I had to
No pressure.
train everybody how to NSO and do their jobs before.
About
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that was a crazy day. I was happy to come home. I remember the first guy I walked up to was him, and I was like, I'm so glad to see you, man.
I think, okay, I guess I was there for that too. I don't know. It was a couple times like
It's
that.
so
You're
good
like,
to be
nobody,
home."
nobody knows how to do anything. I'm like, you just take this, see this paper, they do something, you write it down. I don't know. Like, write it down. That's all you got.
We did have a really good crew, though. Our NSOs in Buffalo are really good. I got to say, they made my job easy.
Well, I think it's just been a high standard that QCRD has always had good NSOs, like beginning from like
Yeah.
Parker and Wiener, and like we always
Oh,
had
Jeff Parker.
Yeah, Jeff Parker. And what was his derby name?
Shocker.
Shocker, that's right.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even
I think it
connect
was-
the two.
I think he actually has a symbol.
Yes, he does, and I don't think we can do it on this family show. And I mean, it was always a high standard, and like you got to do different things, or whether it be Enforcer's husband, Harvey Wallbanger, he was doing the sin bin. I did the sin bin with him,
Yeah.
but he always had an outfit or a theme, and
Yeah.
he'd come and say, "This
Yeah.
is what we're doing." And Enforcer was in the sin bin with him for a while. Then you have like. Was it Slice and Tice? That was another one. Cyclops, the original NSO. And I'm trying to think of somebody else. Lethal Lorelei was in an NSO for a while as well. And what about announcers, Mason? What are a couple of the announcers that we had?
Who cares? You had me.
I'm trying to remember.
Some of the announcers I had, was you, was
Yep.
Mia, was Kiki, was, hold on, I know her name.
Who's the girl that had the microphone? Joe held it down here like this. You probably can't see what I'm doing, but
Oh, I
However
know.
you do
it
it.
was like way down. It was always. She never had, you had to she always had it down here
Well,
like
it's
this.
Libby.
Lip service. Like,
Yeah, lip service.
I can't think of her name. I can see her face, but I can.
Shannon. I'm trying to think of
Oh,
Shannon.
Sheer Terra.
Sheer Tara.
Yep.
Yep.
No, somebody else. I'm thinking of somebody else that did a lot too. With you, I think, Mason. Somebody you did with. There's another girl. I can't think of her name though.
This is where we know that it's
I
been
gotta
20
get
years.
off the old pamphlet thing and be like.
Yep,
My
pamphlets.
years, Guy was doing it a lot.
Yeah.
And
Guillotine,
Sigourney
yeah.
Cleaver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gordon Cleaver.
Yeah, and Sig's skating now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
back
back.
in-
I
Yeah.
That's cool.
saw that.
She tried to
That's
come
great.
back last year and then wound up with a broken leg.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll.
Not even a derby injury.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Slipped on ice outside her house. Sorry, Sig, I'm telling your secrets.
Sorry, Sig.
Nah, I think everybody knows at this point.
We actually, when
It's always the worst thing that is like you get hurt and then it's like, it wasn't even from derby.
when you were talking about how we had high standards, like we actually had a big tournament up in Niagara Falls. Does anybody remember that?
I think so, yeah.
We had
We had
Vaguely,
one where
yeah.
we had to go to Canada, didn't we?
I think we did a lot of that too. But one year
Oh, I
we
love going
in
to
the convention
Canada.
center at Niagara Falls. We had like all kinds of teams.
Well, wasn't there was one bout that we had that turned into like we actually it turned into a fight. Like both our team and their team, like and people were coming out like it looked like hockey. Do you remember that, Mason?
I don't remember
Where
that.
was this?
There was I gotta find it.
Was this in Hamilton?
Yes, Hamilton.
Sure.
Yeah,
I remember that very well.
Yeah.
I never went to Canada once.
It was in the beginning when things were getting fleshed out, and some people were still living in the 70s, and they wanted to mix it up. And it's like, nah, we got to go to work on Monday. I can't afford to look like an idiot.
I remember it was. I mean, and there was video of like 2 people, and then other people got involved, and it was definitely like it was 70s roller derby. It was like, oh my god! I didn't go to it, but I saw the video from it. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
See, we were all pretty good friends by my days. I
Yeah.
used to host a scrimmage at my first year as head NSO. I would host a scrimmage once a month. I think I used to do it at Riverworks, or no, not at Riverworks, at Rainbow. And I used to have skaters from different leagues come and officials from different leagues to come and everything. And yeah, we all getting along pretty good.
Yeah.
I also jam timed a bunch of games for Hamilton, and they did their outdoor game like on Lake Ontario, like right outdoors and everything. And by then I was at my loudest ever, and like people told me they could hear me all the way out in the parking lot.
Well, that's
I was
good.
pretty proud of that day.
Where you should be announcing too.
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
No, not a maybe. You got to do it.
Yeah, do or not.
You're gonna get him back. Get him
You
back.
can't say you got a voice like that.
He wants,
and-
no,
and
now that he's
not
here,
do
he was
it.
like, oh, I just can't wait to get back into it. Right?
I'd like to be a scorekeeper again.
Oh, see, well, there you
See, things are happening. Wheels are turning.
go. See, we're getting,
Only here in the.
And then, I'd probably end up jam timing again.
probably.
I don't think anyone will let you not jam time.
Yeah, exactly. Look,
At
they-
least
can I-
once or
They
twice.
won't let me do anything else.
You're good at it.
You're very good at it.
Well,
I
thank
remember.
you. Thank you.
And everyone
It's
can always
fun.
hear you.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, this leads
Well,
me
my
into.
first year doing it, they used to complain. Every half, I'd go into the locker room, and it was Booty Box was the head ref at that time, and she'd come to me and be like, "Yeah, they're complaining they couldn't hear you," and I would be like, "Oh!" Like every time, and it gave
Somebody
me
wrote 5 seconds.
the drive to like
Yeah, people
really
are calling
start.
out
Find
right
that
now.
diaphragm and project.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whereas Mia says, find your outside voice.
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
the thing was too is that year it was in Riverworks. Part of the wall wasn't even up yet. It was
That
like
first year was-
plastic sheeting
that
and
first year.
everything.
That first year was
It was
brutal.
freezing
They,
cold.
they were literally like out there with a propane torch drying the concrete. I'm not even kidding. They were drying
Remember
the
the first
It
game?
wasn't even like the concrete wasn't even set yet, and we were skating on
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Remember
Yeah.
that first game when everyone started skating and this cloud of dust started taking over the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just remember. Yeah, it was crazy.
I had
There was no heat.
I was the jam timer that first game at Riverworks, and I blew the first jam in that building to go and everything, and then I never touched that whistle again. I kept it though, and then I gave it to somebody who was going to be doing like a little museum piece for the league
No,
as like the whistle that started the first jam at Riverworks.
Yeah,
So-
it's a
Wow.
relic.
yeah. I hope I hope it's still around somewhere.
I hope so.
So I guess, this brings us to our next question. I mean, you have, especially, you've gone to different places. You were a part of the league for 19 years. Did it ever feel like a job, or was it just like pure fun?
both.
Both. Yeah, I would say both.
Both. It
There
was
were,
always
there were
like,
times where it
yeah,
felt like a job.
Sure.
Yeah,
But it
sometimes
was always
like,
fun. It was
gotta
always
go.
the fun always outweighed
Yeah,
the job
right, it
side.
was-
Yeah.
It was like a lot of work, and then good times at the end. And
Yeah.
you got to see all your friends. And
And like I said before, like I said
drink
earlier, it was
beer.
like our time was always when the game would be over
Yeah.
and everything went smoothly and everything was good. Then we could take a breath.
And everything was
relax
put
and-
away.
Yeah.
You see an emptiness.
Yeah.
You
The
can hang out.
vast emptiness.
Yeah, and then
you
you
got
could
to
just-
hang out with
then-
hot chicks after the game.
then And then you could say to yourself, like, man, we did great tonight.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
And that was
Yeah,
our
it was
moment.
always- it
That
was
was
always-
always our moment.
It was always nice when people would say, "Hey, thanks for coming." And
Yeah.
I mean, even like the junior girls, we used to do a lot of junior games, and they always be real thankful and give you thank you cards and stuff. It was awesome.
I always had to make people feel bad, like before the games, because like different players and stuff would want to high five, and I'd be like, "No, I can't. After the game. And then the game was over, I could high five
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten involved in doing that. It's
Yeah,
fun.
you gotta be neutral.
Stoic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's so hard. Everyone's my friends.
I know.
yeah.
This is why maybe I
Well, it's like
enjoyed
when,
announcing the other day because I didn't have to be
Well, that's what I like
completely
about-
unbiased.
That's
Yeah.
what I liked
Right.
about the coaching too, because you could win. You could win. Your team
Yeah.
could win. You could cheer and stuff.
Well, somebody asked me about it, like the last bout. They're like, "Well, the Dollies, that's your team," and yeah, that was my team. But you know, I enjoyed being on the outside, watching both teams doing really well, and and now it's like come full circle, and it feels like okay, now it's a league thing. It's not about teams. And you see that, like, especially with that first bout where it was an exhibition bout, I think it was like a lot of camaraderie, a lot of teamwork, and that's really what it should be, and what the reason why 20 years later
Yeah.
we're still here.
And all to be, there's a lot of people that did a lot of work to make it all happen too. Because there's a couple times it was about to fold up, and then they came back, and everybody
Hard.
kept it alive. Yeah, no, it's been tough. There's been some rough couple years, but it's been good.
Mason, any thoughts for you about just was it fun for you? Did it feel like work? Did you have pure joy? I'm sure you did.
Of course, both. It feels like work. Remembering new skaters' names, making sure you want to get that out, because everybody wants to hear their name announced, and you're really hoping that they do something not doesn't have to be spectacular, but something that you can use their name.
Yeah. Now, what do you guys think of like the NSO culture? Like, do you think it's like become its own thing, its own? And this could be for any of you. How do you guys feel like? How you've brought it up, where you've had to show other NSOs, where you've had to help them and been head of NSO, just things in general that are like it being, you've got the people who play, and then you got the NSOs, and it's like an entire culture, and that are really dedicated to it.
Yeah, it's really good to go and travel to other leagues and see what they do. Because everybody does it a little bit different. And it's always the same result, but sometimes you can pick up like little bits of efficiency that you can apply to your own crew, or you can learn. Everybody can learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never quit learning.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
And what about for you, Statman? What do you think? Did you ever go to anywhere else, or did you pretty much?
Yeah, I went to Rochester a bunch of times, and I remember we went somewhere down south or whatever, and like I remember one time I went to it was like, hey, we need you to come do a junior game, and I got there and they were like, oh, it's actually 8 games, and
Wow.
they don't have a scoreboard or I ended up doing like 8 games, and I was like by the 8th game I was just like I can't look. I was like I was like staring at the screen too
Well, you
long.
guys get tired out too. I mean, you have to. You can't just do it about by yourself. It's exhausting. I could
and
imagine.
the refs too. I mean, they're going
Oh,
every
yeah.
jam.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as
Yeah.
I mean, like it used to be. We
Every
were
jam.
doing double bouts all the time. It was
Yeah,
crazy. It was like,
I even did a few
all right,
triple headers.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be like
Yeah.
staring at that screen for that long. You're like watching that jammer.
Oh yeah, your brain is just
Oh,
fried
it
by
just
the end.
yeah, it was crazy. It was you
But you got all kinds of energy, like you could run around.
Adrenaline.
Oh,
Oh, what is that? Is that a cat?
Of course. What is special about this cat?
Everything.
This cat came with me from Buffalo when I moved. It's 18 and a half years old.
It's almost as old as roller derby.
did any other
Yep.
NSO besides BobKat perform as a mascot?
Oh,
Not that I know of. I mean, we kind of had a mascot. Like, we would have theatrical bouts where it would be somebody would dress up, like the Queen of Hearts, or somebody would dress up as a theme. But I think you would have been the first mascot.
maybe.
Yeah.
I used to do the parades too during the parade season.
Oh, yeah.
Dingus
Parades are
Day
fun, yeah.
Parade and Pride Parade
Oh,
and Canal
those
Fest
are fun, too.
Parade and
I did
that was fun.
I did the
It was tiring though, and everyone would always be like, "Make sure you're getting something to drink because it's hot." But all these kids
Yeah.
would be like, "Ah,
we love you.
That's true.
Right.
But
That's real.
where? When? When am I supposed to stop?"
did you guys ever do St. Patrick's Day?
I never did, but
Yeah.
I know the league
I did,
used
yeah.
to.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
because
That's
it would
how
be
you.
snowy and stuff sometimes.
Well, not just snowy. You'd learn that going from downtown all the way up to North Street was uphill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you ever? Yeah.
I did it one year.
I walked.
Yeah.
I don't skate, but you know.
Yeah.
I had
So,
my paw
what about-
stolen.
Do you have any questions?
I don't think I have any more questions, but I was gonna comment on your last one about the culture because the herd has its own like kind of camaraderie and it's a little bit more spread out because like everybody in the league is friends with each other, but all the officials are friends with all the other officials
Different leagues.
from different leagues.
Yeah.
We have a lot of Canadians come down and help us
Yep.
a lot. We have a lot of people from Rochester come and help us a lot. So like there's a lot more. Not that there's more give and take, but like it's a wider, broader community, I think, with the refs.
I could see that. Yep. Because I knew a lot of people from all over. And
Yeah.
you go to tournaments
I love it.
you'd
It's great.
see everybody.
Yeah.
That was the greatest. Like, yeah.
I gotta give a shout out to my one of my favorite NSOs, my wife, who the hot damsel. Hello, I don't know if you're watching, but I'd like to thank the league for letting
Smart
me meet
man.
her. Yes, I married her. We have a baby
Yo,
now.
Adrian.
I just want to. If I don't mention her, I'll probably get killed when I get home.
Oh, well,
She knows how to throw a hip check.
Yeah. So many. I could see something, but this is a family show.
I'm saying, don't make her angry. Don't do it.
All right, so let's just go around real quick because we got only just a few minutes left. But first, before we do our shout outs, I'm going to go to Seek. We've got to pay the bills. We got to tell them about the next bout that's
We
coming
gotta
up.
pay the bills. It's on Saturday, Valentine's Day. Mason, your birthday. We're playing for you.
Yay!
And it's a double header.
birthday.
Happy
It's a
birthday.
double header with the juniors and the travel
Ooh, a
team.
doubleheader.
And it's going to be super, super fun. And I'm going to announce the travel game.
Nice.
All right.
It'll be, and I'm going to coach the junior game.
Nice.
I will be there the whole time.
I will not be there. It's one bout that I won't be there, and I'm so sad to miss it because I really want to see the juniors.
I know. Well, we'll have more opportunities, I'm
Yes.
sure.
But if you go to the website,
QCRD.net.
you could see the full entire calendar and buy tickets,
Yes.
which includes a crash couch.
Yes.
So I'm going to ask everybody real quick, just about 2 or 3 names. Statman's already done it.
Hot damsel.
Hot Damsel.
I like the Senior Wiener, Mama Chops, Shocker, BobKat. I don't know. I got so many friends I've had over the years. You know?
Yeah. What about
Mel
you?
Mistress, she
Yeah,
got me
just
into
leaves
this.
me out.
Her and my obviously Jen Killian Metal or whatever it is.
I'm metal.
No, the something Night Nurse.
Forbidden Night Nurse.
Forbidden Night Nurse.
What about you, Bob? Anybody you want to shout out?
Statman, GBD, Nikki Needles,
Oh yeah.
Stacks and MILF House,
That's a
Parking
great name.
Lot,
Voodoo.
yeah, It's a Miracle, Davey Darko, awesome ref, miss you, man. Yeah,
All right. Mason, your turn. Get some names out there.
Get some names out there. Well, first I got to say hello to Sue. If I don't say hello to Sue, she'll kill me. But boy, it was good to see Mia last time. So hello to Mia. I don't know who's on right now, but sorry.
You're all good, man.
There. Okay. We should be able to hear me now. Yes. I'm lost you.
oh
I got you.
We
No.
still see you, though. We could see you.
Okay, that's what matters. I'm still sexy. As long as I'm sexy, I got it. Say hello to each and every one of the roller persons that are listening tonight. I miss you all. I love the action. I learned so much. And if I ever come back, I'm going to have Metal Mistress explain to me the rules. I'm sure they.
I'm still
really
learning.
changed.
They've changed a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to learn, so I'll let you in on it.
Okay. That's about it.
All right. I'm going to throw a couple names out there, and I'm going to let C close us out. But there's a couple names that I wanted to bring up. Busty Pipes, Crash and Nova, Lisa Hurst. I think I mentioned her before, but she's hasn't been feeling well lately, but we're thinking of you. And I don't know. I'm trying to. There's so many names.
There's
Are
so
there?
I can't even
many.
think of them all. It's-
And
Cherriere.
Cherriere. What about you,
Lip
C? Is there
service.
anybody else you want to give out? Yeah, lip service.
I want to shout out my fellow junior coaches tonight because I am missing junior practice to be here. So
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
yeah.
with all of you,
And then there's a bout next.
there's a bout on Saturday.
Yeah.
Saturday.
so I feel bad that I am missing practice. But Malice in Wonderland, The Hammer, Wailing Wench, even though Wench is on vacation in Jamaica and also missing practice tonight, but she's still great. Rex Kitten. Occasionally we have Darth Molly, and we're borrowing some of her Niagara juniors for the game on Saturday too. And some Rochester juniors are coming out too. So shout out to Morty for lending us some of your children.
Thanks very much. I hope you enjoyed this podcast. We have the 4th one coming up, and I actually believe it's alumni. It's just an alumni podcast.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be a little bit out. I've got to go out of town for a little bit, but it's gonna be March 29th, and it'll be here at Think Twice Radio. Just go to their page, go to the YouTube page, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for listening. We appreciate all of you, and hi to all of our current QCRD and alumni, and have a great night. Thank you.
Well,